I was the coaster underneath your glass, the reliable concrete underneath the grass. I stood in the corner, holding up the wall, waiting for a signal or a catch or a call. It wasn't that I wanted to be held or be kissed, I just wanted to know that I existed in your orbit, in your gravity, in your view. But I was just a shadow standing next to you, and I told myself, just give it time, the rhythm will eventually find the rhyme. I thought if I stood here long enough, stone still, the valley between us would eventually fill. But you can't force a fire from wet wood, and I stayed much longer than I ever should. So I'm folding up the map, I'm putting down the pen, I'm walking out the door, I won't walk through again. You never saw the person, you only saw the place I occupied inside your life, filling up the space. No, you never loved me back, not in the way I need. So I'll go find a garden where I can plant a seed. It's funny how the silence feels different today, now that I'm not scrambling to think of what to say. I used to drain my battery just to keep your lights on, a constant quiet comfort until the break of dawn. We were parallel lines on a dusty old track. I was looking forward, you were looking back, and I realized the connection that I prayed to see was just a heavy anchor that was drowning me. So I'm folding up the map, I'm putting down the pen, I'm walking out the door, I won't walk through again. You never saw the person, you only saw the place I occupied inside your life, filling up the space. No, you never loved me back, not in the way I need. So I'll go find a garden where I can plant a seed. And now that the room feels a little bit cold, now that there is no one left for you to hold, accountable, available, awaiting in the wings. You're reaching for the puppet, but you can't find the strings. I hear you asking, where did they go? But the answer is a distance that you'll never